I remember the way Mama coaxed me out of bed, past Baba and Zain, fast asleep in their hanging cots. It wasn't the first night she brought me to the mountaintop, but it was the first time she brought me to meet the storm. She took my hand and led me up a winding trail. I could hardly see beyond the tangle the winds made of my white hair. Our bare feet slid along the gravel-lined path. Every time I tried to turn back, Mama forced me to go on. By the time we reached the flattened mountain peak, the huts of our sleeping village looked like anthills, hundreds of meters below. Jagged silhouettes flickered around us every time a lightning bolt lit up the sky. I felt like I could reach over the peak's edge and touch the clouds. Feel her, Zélie. My tiny frame shivered in the pounding rain, but the violent downpour only made Mama feel more alive. She stretched her long arms wide and raised her head to the chaos above. When the lightning crackled around her, she looked like a god. "That's it, little Zélie," Mama nodded. I closed my eyes and lifted my hands to the raging skies. Oya's storms don't just bring the rain. They are our harbinger of her sacred change. I hold on to the memory of Mama's words until my eyes begin to sting. Every time I think I can't lose anything else, I lose everything. I've lost count of how many times over the past moon I've called out to my gods. How many times nothing but sorrow has answered in return. I cannot bear to hope any more. The more I hope, the further I fall. "No! No, please!" Sharp screams break through the wooden floorboards above. I wince as the girl's shrieks grow. I don't know what hurts more, the sound of the Magi's screams or the haunting silence that follows when they stop. There have always been enemies to fight, always those who wished the Magi harm. I knew our battles might never end, but I never thought those battles would stretch beyond Orïsha's borders. It's been almost a full moon since the skulls descended upon Orïsha's shores. A full moon since my fellow Magi and I were ripped away from our home. After we awoke on the ship, they separated the boys from the girls. That was the last time I saw my brother Zain. At first, I had the other female elders, the captured members of the resurrected Magi clans. But for the past half moon, I have been locked in this hold alone, left to face the skull's torture on my own. I still don't know why they've taken us. I don't know to where we sail. All I know is that before the skulls abducted us, the Magi were closer to victory than we'd ever been before. We were moments away from winning the war. Attack! Tattoos ignite along my skin, covering my body in a twisting light. Gravel and dirt float around our feet. Bark splits in the surrounding trees. The legion of titans run forward in droves, all glimmering in their golden armor. When I raise my hand, every titan freezes in place. They seize as I close my fist. When I shut my eyes, I can still see it. The battle for Lagos runs through my mind. When we brought magic back to Orïsha, it didn't just return to the Magi. The sacred ritual gave birth to the Titans, granting Queen Nahanda and her military followers devastating power. Before our final attack, Mama Agba sacrificed her life, allowing me to connect my heart to the hearts of the other 9 Magi elders. Together, we created a force the Titans couldn't withstand. As a united front, the Magi elders commanded the earth and raised the winds. That night was supposed to be the end of the monarchy's reign. The night the Magi joined together to rule our kingdom again. After centuries of oppression, our fight was at an end. We had retribution for all our pain. But now, I stare at my shackled